Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for September 19th. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair. This pair moved lower, had a very long tail, but pulled back prior to the close. Overall, still moving sideways. Look for it to potentially go as high as 77.30, possibly as low as 75.95. Look for some resistance around 76.95, and look for some support around 76.25. Now the Euro-USD pair, this pair closed down just by a little bit. We are looking for this pair to retrace its gap. Hasn't quite done that. Look for it to potentially go as high as 138.25, possibly as low as 134.88. Look for some resistance around 137.50, and look for some support around 135.50. Now the pound US dollar pair, this pair closed down, still looking for it to retrace to the previous Friday's close. Look for it to potentially go as high and hit some resistance around 158.40, possibly hitting some support around 156.25. Now the US Swiss, this pair closed down, closed up, but just by a little bit. Did not fill its gap as of yet. Look for it to potentially go as high as 0.8942. Possibly as low as 0.8705. Look for some resistance around 0.8875, and look for some support around 0.8725. All right, well let's take a look at some news announcements. Okay, we have the German producer's price for August being released. Of course, that'll affect the euro at 2 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on that one is that it's held at 5.8%. We also have the German ZEW survey, economic sentiment, being released for September. That's being released at 5 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on that is that it has dropped from a negative 37.6 to a negative 45. Not good news for the euro going into this next session. Let's take a look at some trades now. We have the U.S. Canadian dollar pair. Going to some pairs that we normally don't look at. U.S. Canadian pair has created a swing trade opportunity. Very, very tight between open and close. The open of this bar and potential buy-in. Looking to buy basically on the break. We have two potential exits. We have a very, very quick exit right there at that high, and then we have another one at the next high. Basically taking a look at this, grabbing about 14 pips, then seeing if it'll go about 36 pips to the upside, entering right around the 0.9910 mark. Now if we go to the Australian US dollar pair, we have a similar setup, swing trade setup over the past 3 sessions. This one we're going to have to back out a little bit further to get a good exit on. Have that potentially here. Let me zoom back in. This is another quick trade. Looking to enter the market around the 1.0155 mark and exiting about 48 pips below that. And last but not least, the New Zealand. We have a swing trade set up as well. There we go. And let's take a look. Potential exits. We have the low here. And then if you come on down a little bit further, we have some additional lows. Looking to get into this short around the 0.8192 mark. Going down about 25 pips, potential exit or break even, then looking to see if they'll go about another 50. So looking to sell and then potentially moving to break even or exiting, and then seeing if they'll come on down about 50 pips or so, 55 pips, and then exiting at that point. Well, I hope that helps, and until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.